Group representing Texas businesses took a stand today against plans by some legislators to introduce so-called religious freedom and bathroom bills focusing on the LGBT community. The Texas Association of Businesses calls these laws discriminatory. The group released a report today claiming that a similar law in Texas could cost the state's economy more than $8 billion, including up to 185,000 jobs. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick supports the idea of a bathroom bill and dismissed concerns that the state could suffer business boycotts. Well, families of transgender children are going to be closely watching when the legislature convenes in January. I recently met two local families who shared their private struggle and the criticism that they've received. So tonight, I'm taking you behind the headlines, focusing on both sides of this emotional debate. Becoming parents. It was the most important role that Jim and Ann Elder of Friendswood wanted to play in life.
I had spent 18 months picking out a name. I wanted a strong, feminine name.
Until around age 5, when Jim and Ann noticed there was something different about the little girl they were raising.
He would begin playing with his friends. He would start off the play date and say, "Okay, guys, I am going to be a teenage boy named Max."
They say their child also refused to wear girls' clothing and preferred playing with swords and shields over dolls. A visit to a child psychiatrist changed their lives.
They did a 3-hour evaluation on her, and they came back and said, "Your child is gender variant."
It meant their child could either be going through a phase or, in fact, be transgender.
Was trying so hard to fit into this mold of being a girl.
That same day, their son Ben emerged. Kimberly Shapley of Pearland says she always knew something was different about the son she birthed, who now lives as a girl named Kai.
Kai has always been flamingly, flamboyantly feminine.
A rainbow! A rainbow!
A rainbow? You want to make a rainbow?
After stealing classmates' dolls and toys and insisting on being a girl, Kai's doctor also identified her as gender variant.
What was your birth name? Do you remember? What about this name right here? Joseph Paul. Yeah, was that a birth name? But you didn't feel like a Joseph Paul, did you?
No, I did not feel like that.
A devout Christian, Kimberly says that she was shunned by close family.
A lot of LGBTQ people who come out of the closet, they go through it alone, and Kai won't have to have that challenge on top of everything else.
Both families say they've endured harsh criticism for their decision to allow their children to live as transgender. The Family Research Council is a conservative group that believes children who identify as transgender have a condition that can be treated.
The solution is to provide them with psychological care and not to surgically alter their body to make it conform to this self-image.
Dr. Colt Keogh-Meyer disagrees. He is the co-founder of Gender Infinity, a gender-affirming support service. He lived his first 22 years of life as a woman.
It's really hard to imagine what my life would have been like as a child if I knew that there were transgender people or people who felt like me.
Ben will soon begin taking hormone blockers to suppress puberty as a girl. The elders say Ben continues to flourish and thrive as a boy.
I absolutely adore who he is.
For Kai, fun comes in simple things like picking flowers and making new friends.
Oh, thank you.
Well, both families say they just want compassion for their children and other families like them. For more information and resources on both sides of this debate, head to click2houston.com. You will find links to Gender Infinity and the Family Research Council. Just look for this story right there on our homepage.